Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lockport Middle School Band's Spring Concert. This is our first public performance in, This is our first public performance in 15 months. Okay. If you recall, our last performance before we all got quarantined was the Lockport Parade. That was the last one. So, without further ado, we're going to get started. This is our concert band up here on stage. The first number that we are going to perform for you is entitled Latin Magic. And I think by the time we get into it a little bit, you'll recognize what the actual song is. I hope, anyway. Thank you very much. The next selection we're going to play is entitled Themes from Harry Potter. And this was written by John Williams for the big screen movies of the same name. And we're going to do the second movement, which is entitled Harry's Wondrous World. If you have seen these movies and all of that, then I'm sure what you're fixing to hear will be very familiar to you. Harry's Wondrous World. Thank you. It does sometimes take a minute or so for our percussion to get set up for the next piece and all of that. And the next piece we're going to play is a piece entitled Majestica. And it's your typical band festival type piece of music, which is no coincidence since this is the piece of music that this band performed at Festival. For those of you that may not know, Festival this year was virtual. We recorded the music that we played, and in this particular case for this year, it was just one piece of music. And we recorded it at home, then we sent the recordings to Mr. Trent, who in turn sent them along with the copies of the scores for the judges to the judges. And they listened, they graded it, they judged it, put their critiques down and all of that, and sent it back. This group this year made a 2, which is an excellent, which is the second highest rating that you can get. And I don't want to dwell on this. They already know, and they were kind of disappointed. But the way this works, you have 3 judges, and if you get two of the same ratings from 2 judges, or excuse me, if 2 judges give you the same rating, that's your rating, no matter what the other judge gives you. Well, we got a 1, 2, 2. And one of the judges that gave us a 2, if his captions, because they give you scores, letter grades in each captions, if one of the B's had turned into an A, then that rating would have been a 1, and we would have had a 1, a superior. So it's as close as you can get without getting it. It happens. It happens. I've had it happen to me over the course of the 10 or 12 years I've been teaching. Hey, that's not funny. That was Mr. Falls, by the way. It wasn't a student. Okay. I think. But anyway, no, it has happened to me quite a bit. It happens all the time. So it's just one of those things. But still, I am so proud of these young people for what they have accomplished this year. It would have been very easy just to sit back and coast and do very little, and say, hey, it's COVID, what can you expect? Well, they didn't do that. And I'm sure you're hearing that right now. Our 6th graders, this is their first public performance because we were not able to get one for them last year in their beginning year before we had to go home. So this is their first public performance this year. And from what I'm hearing so far, they're making up for lost time. So this next piece is entitled Majestica, and it's a typical overture type piece that bands play for festival. Is a fast beginning, a slow middle, and then a fast ending, which is very similar to the beginning. I don't know why, but throughout the course of these last few months, about half the time when I'd call this piece up in class, I'd call it Metallica. I don't know why, but anyway. But we hope you enjoy it. Majestica. lot of them. So we're going to try to, I've seen some of the other bands on their concert on our YouTube channel, and they do it all at once, sometimes at the very end of the concert. And I don't know about y'all, but when I go, as much as I love hearing music of any kind, if I go to a concert, once the actual music is over, I'm ready to go. So we're not going to do it that way. We're going to try to piecemeal it and split it up a little bit. So we ask your patience when we do that. So at this point in time, we're going to give out a few awards to some of these young people sitting up here on stage. Let's give out the honor bands first. Can y'all pass by here going back and look at the names on any of these things? Okay? All right, thank you. We also had virtual honor band auditions this year for District Honor Band. And we were very fortunate to do very well this year. We put almost as many people in it this year as we did last year. And we did something this year that we didn't do last year. We had 2 people in this group that made the District All-Youth Honor Band. And by making the District Honor Band, you are automatically included in the Lafourche Parish Honor Band. So we have 2 students we'd like to recognize for their accomplishments in that regard, and we would like to call their names out and have them come up and receive a couple of medals. So, and in no particular order except ladies first, how about Priscilla DeRoche and Joseph Rodrigue? Come on up. Okay, and we're going to give some awards to some people in this group, and we're just calling it the Rising Star Award. This could be given for any number of reasons. A lot of improvement in their playing and musicianship, just good attitude, the willingness to do a little extra, willingness to help out, this, that, and the other. So, and this again is in no particular order. So when I call these folks' names, I would like for them to come up and receive their certificates, please. Okay. All right, Michaela Gilliard, come on up, girl. Congratulations. Miles Crochet. Congratulations, Miles. We had another one of these outbreaks, and therefore we have a few folks that are not with us tonight, unfortunately. But I'm still going to call their names, and one of them is receiving a Rising Star Award. That's Hayden Plaisance. Addison Hanley. We have another student not able to be here tonight and is receiving one, Layla Laverne. Isabel Baudouin. Congratulations. Macy Bonvillain. Congratulations, dear. David Brunet. Congratulations. another one who is not able to be here tonight, but who is receiving a Rising Star Award, Cade Richard. Alex Freeman. Cullen DeLon. Congratulations, Cullen. And the last Rising Star Award of this evening will be Riley Oncall. And we have one more set to give, and then we're done with the awards for the time being. Okay, every year we give outstanding 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade outstanding woodwind, brass, and percussion awards. In some cases, we give one for each category, sometimes two. So when I call your names out, our name, please come get not bad looking little trophies here. Okay? So, outstanding 6th grade woodwind, Lila Danigal. And we have another outstanding 6th grade woodwind that goes to Blakely Falgood. Outstanding 6th grade brass goes to Sawyer Bro. Congratulations, Sawyer. And outstanding 6th grade percussion. I'm just going to keep it. No. Priscilla DeRoche. Come on up, Priscilla. Okay, we're going to play our final selection with the concert band, and then as soon as that's over, please bear with us for a few moments. We're going to get these young people back in their seats, and we're going to get these folks up on stage. We'll take a minute or so to kind of warm up and get the blood flowing again, and we'll get started with the rest of the program. Our final selection, very familiar to all of us, I'm sure, When the Saints Go Marching In. presentations. This is our Symphonic Band, and our first number on the program tonight that they will be playing is the Raiders March, which is basically the main theme from Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is a movie I'm sure all of us have seen many times, written by John Williams and arranged for band by Paul Lavender. Raiders March. Selection we're going to play is also, I'm sure, familiar to most, if not all of you. It's been around a long time, and we found this arrangement, and it's a pretty good little arrangement. We've had a lot of fun with it, so we hope you enjoy it. It's called Tequila. What's so funny? Never mind, don't answer that. We do have quite a number of awards to give out to some folks sitting on the stage right now. We're going to kind of split it up a little bit. So just bear with us for a few moments. And as soon as Mr. Falls gets through doing some timpani tuning, we'll get started. But as I said earlier, our students were very successful with their honor band auditions. We had 8 students make the district honor band. 6 of those students are in this group, and so those 6 are also in Parish, the Lafourche Parish Honor Band. We placed a total of 20 students in the Lafourche Parish Honor Band. And that might be, well, I don't know if it's a record, but that's quite a lot of folks. So I'm very proud of these young folks for what they did. So we're going to we're going to call our honor band folks up here to receive some recognition for what they have done. So the following students not only made the District 7 All-Youth Honor Band, but by virtue of that, they are also automatically selected into the Lafourche Parish All-Youth Honor Band. So, here we go. Macy Grove. Congratulations, dear. Okay. Matthew Richard. Paige Terrio. Sean Barker. Stellar Gaspar. This next name is not here, not because of anything that kept him from coming. He's virtual. But he worked the honor band audition up on his own, came up to school one afternoon. I spent 10 minutes with him. We recorded it, and he made the district honor band. So I'm going to call his name even though he's not here tonight, but that's Jose Pacheco. The next group we're going to call out are our other members of the Lafourche Parish All-Youth Honor Band. Ali Arsenal. Ava Lusko. Andy Tran. Giovanni Alvarez. Dylan Miller. If you want the definition of a real trooper, you can see Dylan's got a sling on his left hand. It normally takes left arm. It normally takes takes 2 hands to play a musical instrument, but he's back there hanging in there with just one, so we're proud of him for that. Bain Vincent. Congratulations, Bain. Bryce Guidry. Okay, and the next 5 names we're going to call are 8th graders who have been selected for membership in the Lafourche Parish Junior High Honor Band. Ariel Barrios. Sierra Strength, sorry. Rosalind Garcia. Blake Graubear. Aubrey Petrie. Congratulations, dear. Okay. And we'll save the rest for a little bit later. Okay. The next selection we'd like to play is the Batman theme. And which Batman, you might ask, because there's about 6 dozen movies and there's an old TV show. This is the theme that was written for the first real Batman movie, because I don't consider that old TV show and the movie that came out of it, that's pretty campy stuff. But this was the one with Michael Keaton as Batman and Jack Nicholson as the Joker. So this is the theme, the Batman theme from that particular Batman movie by Danny Elfman. They saw that for the first time 2 weeks ago. That's pretty serious stuff, folks. I passed it out one day in class, just kind of, let's do a little something different than working the same stuff we had been working. We had just finished doing our festival recording, and so I passed it out. Did a pretty decent job of reading it. I asked him, I said, is this something we want to consider? And I got a big, loud yes thrown right back at me. So And we had a lot of fun with it. It's a good arrangement, kind of gothic sounding and all of that, like the movie itself was. This next piece we're going to play is called The Telltale Heart. This was the Symphonic Band's festival selection. It is kind of a musical depiction of the Edgar Allan Poe Telltale Heart. And I'm not going to go into all of that kind of stuff. There's places in there where it's just not real pretty, because if you know the story about it and all of that. So anyway, this group received all superiors from all three of the judges for the highest rating that you can possibly get. So we're very proud of them. Okay. All right. So without further ado, The Telltale Heart. We have several certificates to present to some of our students. These are the Shining Star Awards, and again, they can be given for any number of things. So, as I call your name, please come up and receive your certificate. Sierra Strength. Rosalynn Garcia. Catherine Lupu. Ali Arsenal. Andy Tran. Ava Lusko. Aubrey Petrie. Paige Terrio. Matthew Richard. Thank you. Sean Barker. Stellar Gaspard. And Catherine Land. Okay, now it's time for the big ones, or more of the big ones. Okay. 7th grade outstanding woodwind. We have 2 of them. Well, we'll do ladies first. Ava Lusko. Outstanding 7th grade woodwind, Andy Tran. Outstanding 7th grade brass, Macy Grow. And we got another one of them too. Y'all see why I'm not an English teacher, right? Okay. And also outstanding 7th grade brass, Bryce Guidry. Outstanding 7th grade percussion. We got to get him from over here, Joseph Rodrigue. Where'd he go? Oh, there it is. Congratulations, Joseph. And outstanding 7th grade percussion, Catherine Land. Outstanding 8th grade woodwind, Ariel Barrios. Also outstanding 8th grade woodwind, Blake Grabert. Outstanding 8th grade brass, Emmanuel Espejo. Outstanding 8th grade percussion, there's 2 of them, Shayla Bajeron. And outstanding 8th grade percussion, also Meg Freeman. And we have one more. So I have a little something I'd like to read to you. See, this is why we don't do this after the concert's over. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we, the 2 sons of Edward W. Barker Jr., are proud to present the Edward W. Barker Jr. Memorial Music Award to the most accomplished and outstanding musician. Ed Barker lived most of his life in Lockport, Louisiana. His love of music, his phenomenal musical talent, his love of people, and his gift of gab were the characteristics that made him a natural at teaching. He never met a stranger, and he never met a student he couldn't teach. He was a lifelong musician, performing with small bands in a variety of clubs, hotels, and dance halls all of his adult life. And he was a school band director for over 30 years. He taught thousands of students, including us, his sons, the joy of creating and playing music. And he taught these students to extend that joy to others by sharing their own talents. In his band room, he instilled an appreciation of music and of the hard work it took to create it. Instead of being perched on the podium in front of the band, Ed was almost always seen walking around with his trumpet, playing through every song side by side with his students. He held his trumpet to his mouth with his right hand and conducted with his left. I take it some of y'all know what he's been there, done that with him, right? Yeah. Between songs, he never lacked for a good joke. Everyone knew him, everyone respected him, and everyone enjoyed being in his company. He knew the secret ingredients for teaching students to believe in themselves and to work cooperatively in order to perform as a group. However, his lessons far exceeded notes on a page. His band room was a daily lesson in life. He inspired students not just to be better musicians, but to be better people. Ed had a jovial outlook on life, and he believed that music was a way to share that joy. He touched countless young lives by sharing and teaching what he loved most. It is our honor to congratulate the recipient of this award, and it is our hope that this person will continue Ed's legacy by using music to positively impact the lives of others. I was fortunate enough to know Ed Barker, and every word on there is the absolute truth. He was a great teacher. He was a great man. And so, without further ado, I would like to present to you this year the 2021 recipient of the Edward W. Barker Jr. Memorial Music Award. Would Blake Grobert please come forward? Okay, that's all the awards, okay. All right. Our final selection is entitled Cartoon Symphony. You're going to hear themes from the Flintstones, the Jetsons, Animaniacs, the Simpsons, the Pink Panther, and Looney Tunes, or Merrily We Roll Along. We like to call it Looney Tunes. It fits us a little better. All right, or me maybe anyway. Cartoon Symphony. there are some people that took a lot of work off of me by hosting this for us and having everything we needed set up on stage. So all I had to do was walk up here, put the trophies and stuff up there, and give the downbeat. So I'd like to really give a shout out to the director of bands here at Central Lafourche, Mr. William Martin. Yes. The assistant band director here, Mr. Stephen Wilson. And the third, and certainly not the least member of that trio, because she was with me all afternoon. I don't know what I'd have done without her, but Ms. Casey Forbes. So, thank y'all so very much for hosting us as well as you did. We sure do appreciate it. Thank you all for coming out tonight and sharing this evening of music with us that is so long overdue. But even more than that, to all of you parents and grandparents and family members, thank you for sharing your children with us. They are absolutely the best, okay? And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. They are absolutely the best. I wish all of you a safe journey home, and since we're so close to the end of school, hope everybody has a great summer, and hopefully next school year we'll kind of get back to normal a little bit, whatever that is. Thank you again for coming. Good night, everybody.